You cannot control the world. You can control your response to it. That distinction is the beginning of discipline. This is Umbral Audio. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Book 2. A reminder to the self. Listen slowly and let the mind settle. Begin the morning by saying to thyself, I shall meet with busybody, the ungrateful, arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial. All these things happen to them by reason of their ignorance of what is good and evil. I can neither be harmed by any of them, for no one can fix on me what is ugly. Nor can I be angry with my kinsman, nor hate him, for we are made for cooperation. What is divine is full of providence. Every chance is not divorced from nature, from the weaving together and the unfolding of the things which are ordered by providence. From thence all things flow. And there is, besides necessity, in that which is for the advantage of the whole universe, of which thou art a part. Every nature is contented with itself when it goes on its way well. And a rational nature goes on its way well when in its thoughts it assents to nothing false or uncertain, and when it directs its movements to social acts only, and when it confines its desires and aversions to the things which are in its power, and when it is satisfied with everything that happens, since it happens as the distribution of the whole. I am composed of the formal and the material, and neither of them will perish into non-existence, as neither of them came into existence out of non-existence. Every part of me then will be reduced by change into some part of the universe, and that again will change into another part of the universe, and so on forever. Let thy every deed be done as though it were thy last. Free thyself from distraction, from purposeless movements, from complaining, from pretended injury. How little trouble he avoids who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only to what he does himself, that it may be just and pure. Do not waste the remainder of thy life in thoughts about others, when thou dost not refer thy thoughts to some object of common utility. The soul of man does violence to itself, first of all when it becomes an abscess and, as it were, a tumor on the universe, so far as it can. For to be vexed at anything which happens is the separation of ourselves from nature, in some part of which the natures of all other things are contained. He who does wrong to himself. He who acts unjustly to himself, because he makes himself bad. Often injustice lies in what thou dost not do, and not only in what thou doest. Be indifferent to what makes no difference. The time of human life is a point. The substance is in a flux. The perception is dull. The composition of the whole body subject to putrefaction. The soul a whirl. Fortune hard to divine, and fame a thing devoid of judgment. Briefly, all that is of the body is a stream, and all that is of the soul is a dream and vapor. Life is a warfare and a stranger's sojourn, and after fame is oblivion. What then is that which is able to conduct a man? One thing and only one: philosophy. Discipline begins with memory. Continue with Book 3. You are listening to Umbral Audio.